Round one, we're on the play. I will certainly keep this. Yeah, this looks good. Llanowar Elves into Civic Wayfinder seems pretty decent. It's a little awkward that we have Jungle Hollow here, because, I mean, I'd like to play turn 1 Llanowar Elves. I mean, maybe I'd probably play Forest into Llanowar Elves anyways, because then I'm still not missing out unless I specifically... Like, it gives me the option of drawing an untapped land and still going into Civic Wayfinder, whereas if I play Jungle Hollow, like, it's just guaranteeing that I can play, like, Plague Witch early, which I don't know that I want to play over Llanowar Elves anyways. So, you know, possibly missing out on turn 2 Plague Witch, but getting the Llanowar Elves down on turn 1 seems better. So we'll just keep this. I'm not, like I said, I'll play the Forest first. I think that's a better way to do this. I wonder if this is one of the people that was very slow in the draft. We've had some really slow drafters. Alright, well, our opponent did actually just didn't show up, so, or maybe did they just concede? Wait, keeps this hand. Has lost the game due to connection disconnect. Oh, weird. I never saw that. I was like, I wasn't sure if it was disconnected, because they're not quite at 10 minutes. But, yeah, our opponent actually just never showed up, so there we go. We will be here for round 2, I suppose. Good game, good game. And we're up and running with round 2. This one we should actually get to play. We will go first, certainly. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely keep this. So we go Jungle Hollow into turn 2 Honda Knight's Reach, playing Mana Crypt. Yeah, that seems really nice. I'm just waiting for this triggered so I can annihilate something. Alright, yeah, we'll just annihilate it now. I'm not going to kill Fervent Cathar. I'd much rather just get rid of Flinthoof Boar. Okay. So that's pretty good. So we can go Thornwield, Elvish, and Blood Artist this turn. Definitely like that. I don't understand what's happening here. They discarded Marauder. This has to be Carbonize or something. I can't imagine they just do, like, literal nothing here. It makes no sense. I can maybe see leaving up Carbonize. Maybe. Nothing else makes any sense. Okay, so the opponent is playing something. There's Carbonize. Carbonize directly onto me. Alright. See what the opponent does here. Keeps attacking. I'd love like a Lissalana Huntmaster right now. No, they're thinking again. So they have another Carbonize. Maybe that's why they were shooting it at our faces, because they just have multiple Carbonizes. And they're hoping that our Mana Crypt gets us within range and they can just shoot us down. And that's why they're just discarding like Curd Ape and Borderline Marauders. I don't know. Oh, I was correct. So they have another Carbonize. I was correct. And they did just play land and Carbonize. Yeah, that's much smarter. I don't know why they had to think about that. Definitely just get your land out of your hand. Then you don't have to discard anything. Alright, so I lost the flip, so I'm down to 3. Now things get a little dicey. Play the Huntmaster. And our opponent has no cards in hand. I can hit them for 5. They can't really attack with Fervent Cathar. I can even chump with Blood Artist if I really need to. We can swing in next turn. We gotta hope that this Mana Crypt doesn't kill us. Actually, if my opponent attacks, I'd probably chump with Blood Artist simply because of that. Whew, we are on the coin flip. Does it work? Tails never fails. I lost the flip. Ah, no! I could have traded off Thornwield Archer earlier. Oh, well. Yeah, Mana Crypt is a double-edged sword. To be fair, we might not have been in that game at all if we hadn't just had a turn 2 Honda on Knight's Reach. But, yep, Mana Crypt will do that. That is a thing that happens. Alright, yeah, this is a great hand. Llanowar Elves into Elvish Vanguard and then into Honda and Knight's Reach. Seems pretty good. That was a very, very close game last game. Like I said, I'm not sure if Mana Crypt was almost won us the game or lost us the game. It's really hard to say. That's the problem with Mana Crypt. The card's really powerful, obviously, but if you get unlucky on your flips when you need them, then you're going to lose. Not that we did get exceptionally unlucky there. We actually got a lot of flips in our favor before we lost the last two. This seems pretty good. Oh, wow. Yeah, now Timberwatch Elf, that's going to be game. Our opponent has to have removal for Timberwatch Elf this turn, or I don't think they can win. I mean, they're already mulliganed 3 times, and we have a Hondan, and now we're just playing Giant Growth on a stick. And give +3/+3 to any creature. Basically, nothing dies to Carbonize anymore as soon as I can untap with the Timberwatch Elf. Doesn't die to Chain Lightning, doesn't die to any of those kinds of things. Drew the land and Carbonized. Nice. Got there. Wait, I just missed the attack on Elvish Vanguard. That was a little silly of me. Because, yeah, I should have attacked for 2. Or maybe even more. Oh, an opponent just is done with it anyways. Did not want to play against a Honda on a Molda 4. I totally understand that. Game 3, and this is definitely the best hand that we've had. This hand is great. Just like the hand in the first round of the first game of the first round, the only game of the first round since our opponent didn't show up. I think I want to lead with the Forest, especially now that we're on the draw, because there's a pretty good chance that we just draw an untapped land, and I can just lead into Timberwatch Elf or something next turn. And we're only missing out on playing a Plague Witch, and I don't think I'd play it anyways. I'd probably still just play a Llanowar Elves on turn 2 if we play Jungle Hollow first, so it seems way better to just get Llanowar Elves down right now. I mean, I could play Deadbridge Shaman to offer to trade for the board, but the problem is they can just use a land to kill it. So I think we want the Timberwatch, even though it means that we have to take another 3 damage here. I can play Mazavith next turn and still leave Timberwatch up. That seems okay. Okay, so opponent decided they will Carbonize our guy. Tough decision. I'm going to play the land, and I'm going to play Deadbridge and Carrion Feeder. Then if the opponent has another land to Flame Jab with, then we can just sacrifice Deadbridge to Carrion Feeder. It's not perfect, but at least it's something. And then we get Mazavith next turn. Either Mazavith or the Hondan of Life's Web. Alright, so our opponent is ready to play again. I'm going to block the Juggernaut. I mean, Juggernaut never blocks again, so maybe it's just better to trade with Flinthoof Boar. I have Mazavith. What are they going to do against Mazavith? Yeah, this is fine. Whew, that is a problem, that Siege Gang. At least we can constantly chump with things and use Carrion Feeder. But, I mean, Siege Gang just gets to kill, like, a Huntmaster right now. Or it could just shoot Carrion Feeder. That might honestly be the best play. Now the opponent has to decide whether or not they want to shoot down something now with that Goblin, or they actually just want to let the damage resolve. I'm not sure if I like that attack or not. I mean, it's good in the way that I can't block with the 3/3s, because if I do that, then our opponent can just, like, pay 4 and kill both of the Huntmasters if I block with both. That's really bad for us. But, I mean, we do get to block with an Elf Warrior token this way, and that's, I mean, pretty good value for us when there's a Siege Gang Commander in play. They're using Siege Gang Commander to shoot us in the face. Alright. So just going to let the damage go through unblocked. That's pretty fair. And then pass the turn. Maybe. They're thinking again. This is 6 damage on board right for our head if we let that keep happening. Oh, we're 1 mana short of annihilating Siege Gang. Well, I guess we play the Plague Witch and make a whole lot of elf tokens. I can Plague Witch discarding Haunted of Life's Web to kill a goblin. We'll wait and see what our opponent does first. It could almost be okay for us to just entice our opponent to shoot things like Elvish Vanguard or Lysolana Huntmaster now. Kind of need that to happen. Yeah, I think I attacked the Huntmasters. Block both the Lysolanas. Probably shoot us in the face. I would like our opponent to actually shoot a Huntmaster, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. Yeah. They're so close to just burning us out. I needed a land for Annihilate so we could have killed Siege Gang. Flame Jab, us. Yeah, so the opponent's just going for the kill here. Not sure what I can do about that. Another Elvish Vanguard. That does not do enough. So play Vanguard. So now the opponent just wins the game if they know what they're doing. Because what happens is we attack with everything. Opponent just doesn't have to block. And they end up shooting us for 2, untapping, and then shooting us for 4. Or for 4 total. Like I said, we needed to land earlier for Annihilate, is what it is. Oh, what do? Attack with everything. Opponent blocks Carrion Feeder and then shoots us. Yep. Nothing we can do about it. Wish the games had gone a little faster. It's really, 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 really slow. But what do? It was an interesting deck. I like the idea of Carrion Feeder. Carrion Feeder was actually, like, if this game had gone 1 more turn, if I'd had Annihilate earlier so I could just kill Siege Gang Commander when our opponent was tapped out, then we would have been taking over the game with the Carrion Feeder. It was doing a lot of work. So it was doing some heavy lifting. Jungle Hollow even would have been really good. Yeah, we ended up getting a little bit choked on mana. That one turn we were sitting on that Annihilate and we were tapped out with Siege Gang Commander. If we had the land there, then we could have gotten there. But it was close. Hope you guys enjoyed this week's Full Force. I'll do another Eternal Masters draft for next Thursday as well. And follow Ilyon MTG on Twitter, and I'll be posting up the poll there so we can kind of decide on what our next archetype for Eternal Masters that you guys want to see discussed is. And as always, like and subscribe to the videos, and thanks for watching. Whoa! Well, that's a card. I mean, I know we're going Spells Matter, but I'm still going to take Grolf's Masterpieces in endgame, because this card is an absolute absurd bomb.